Okay, welcome back to No Man's Sky. I'm going to talk about a few different things in this particular video. So we're going to talk largely about factions and standing and the various races. Okay, so the three main races that you're going to come across are going to be Vy'keen, these guys. Okay, you're going to come across some Korvax, which are these guys, and some Gek. This little guy here. Oh, that's good. You've got a Vy'keen, a Gek, and a Korvax all sat next to each other. So they're going to be the three main races that you come across. Okay. You're also every now and again going to come across a Traveller, which I don't think there are any on this particular space station. In case you're wondering why the space station looks a little interesting, this is a mod I'm running that just jazzes them up a little bit. But yeah, okay, so each race you will have a set amount of standing with. So if I go, where am I looking? Milestones. Right, so you Gek, so my standing is about as good as it can get. Vy'keen and Korvax. There's also guilds. You've got the Merchants Guild, the Mercenaries Guild, and the Explorers Guild. Now here we have the Mission Agent, and here we have the Guild Envoy. Now, depending on how good your standing is with a particular guild, Guild Envoy might give you some gifts. Okay, so let's see what they're going to give me this time. 461 nanites. That's nice. You'll get that gift once from each space station. Alright, they might, if your standing with them isn't great, they might offer you a mission instead, or if it's the first time you've ever been to that space station, then they might offer you a mission instead, and that will raise the standing by 5. So that's the most convenient way of raising standing, is to do the missions from this Guild Envoy. However, you can also raise standing by giving some gifts to any of the particular NPCs you see around. Alright, so in this case a Vy'keen effigy, because he's Vy'keen. Or you can practice your language skills or learn some new words. Now that's saying already learned, because I've already learned literally every word in the game. You can practice language skills, and if I do well at this, it will raise the standing a bit. Inhale, confident pronouncing. Right, he's a Vy'keen, and Vy'keen like combat, so I'm going to go combat here. There you go, impressed by my aggressive language. Alright, so that's my standing raised by 1. Okay. And it's marked him as visited. Okay, let's talk to the Korvax. Okay, if I give him a gift, so in this case Korvax casing, because he's a Korvax. Right, standing with Korvax increased by 1. Okay. So we also have the mission board. Now this is one of the good reasons to raise standing, and also a good way of raising standing. Alright, so I can do 8 different missions at each space station, and these stack, by the way. So kill 2 Sentinel quads there. I can do two Sentinel quads here, and kill 2 Sentinel quads on 5 other different space stations, and then go and kill only 2 Sentinel quads, and it will complete all of them at once. So always stack these ones up if you can. There's a few that don't stack, but most of them do. Basically anything with a number in is going to stack. Same with the harvesters and depots, they stack but only to a point, so like when you do 1 it will complete 6 of them, but no more than 6. So I could do that raider harvester and that raider harvester, and it will complete them both. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. You'll notice these have numbers next to them, right? That's the level of the mission, right? Now these level 8s and level 7s, right, I would not be able to do if I wasn't at least level 7 with the Vy'keen, in the case of Vy'keen ones, which is like this one here, that blue symbol there that's got the 5 next to it, that's a Vy'keen mission. That's a trade mission, explorers mission, and warriors mission. So the blues are the ones that are race related, and the yellows are the guild related ones. Alright, but like I say, you have to raise the standing with those particular groups in order to be able to do the missions. Now in the case of these yellow guild ones, the only way you can do that is to do the lower missions to raise your standing with them. With the blue race related ones, obviously everything I've just shown you about raising standing you can do previous to doing any of these missions. But it's always worth doing these missions because you can get all sorts out of it, like lots and lots of units, lots and lots of nanites usually. I'm not seeing any nanite ones there for some reason. But also some really high-end items. So these superconductors and cryo pumps I can use to make stasis. I mean, those will sell quite nicely anyway, but I can use to make stasis devices and fusion igniters, which sell for 16 million units each. Okay, so it's worth doing these missions if you want money or nanites, definitely. So that's why we raise standing. What have I not focused on? I've done mission board. I've explained the interactions and missions and race items. Let's just show you the race items actually. So it's these. You've got Viking Dagger and Viking Effigy. You've got Korvax Convergence Cube and Korvax Casing. You've got Geknip and Gek Relic. Alright, so these 6 items, sorry, are what raises the ranking. You can buy them from most galactic trade terminals. So, for example, if we have a look here, ironically enough, it's not offering any of those things. Usually you can buy them from them. You can buy them from NPCs all over the place. Sometimes NPCs will gift them to you. You'll come across plenty of them in the cargo drops on planets. So yeah, they're quite useful. And yeah, like I say, you give them as gifts to raise standing. Missions, by the way, will raise your standing by either 1 or 2 points. Alright, let's hand in a mission. Alright, so you'll see that doing this mission is going to give me 1 merchant standing. I've already done the mission of killing 10 creatures. I'm going to raise my standing by 1 and give me 3 relatticed arc crystals. Okay, so yeah, touched on the alien life form types, touched on factions and standing, touched on the mission board, learning words. Obviously you talk to them, or you can find the language stones on planets, which I've talked about loads in other videos. So yeah, I think that's about it. I think that wraps this video up. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye!